Bifocals. Getting old. Almost dead, knowing what I know from the first movie, where the house collapsed on me. At least these glasses are by. Never mind. If you're not up to speed, you haven't been watching the highlights, I've had a hell of a career. Or just order the DVDs and get the whole story. Which brings us to the line, where the puck gets iced for good. You go back to go forward, you go up to go down.
Aunt Flo died? Oh, she was my favorite. When's the funeral? Yeah, I'm really busy that day. We're booked. It's double. That's right. We've returned to broadcast the final overtime period of Sure Shot's life. Now come with me as I kiss my boss's ass one last time.
Reg, only 20 minutes late for our meeting. How professional. And how fitting here at the end. I've always been straight with you, so here it is. The paper's kaput, your job is gone, and we've got 2 weeks to put our final paper to bed.
This is a joke, right? You're shitting me.
It's the internet, Reg. Why bother reading the paper for a price when you can read it for free? I mean, advertising's down, classified's down, we're down, you're certainly down, which is no change. The only thing that's up is, the obituaries, which, too bad you're not in them, but we can't have everything.
Oh, no, what am I gonna do? But I've got another great story, Don. A Sure Shot classic.
Yeah, do it, Reg. Break the bank on this one. You gave everything you had to this place, which is, pretty much zero, but still.
You and I, we're lifers. We roll with the presses. We're golden wordsmiths.
For 20 years, I've been telling you, begging you even, to get out of my office. So, for the last time, get out.
You're not curious where we're going?
Not in the slightest.
Another great prairie town.
Not even a little bit.
Where'd all end for Sure Shot?
Don't want to know.
Swan Hills?
Get your expenses in, clean out your desk, and then forget my phone number.
Never had it.
And tell your mother I found her diaphragm.
Done? We going?
You gotta hum.
We will go.
Alright.
Can't believe we're doing this again. Thank God.
The Barhead Fighting Beavers. I had to memorize that for the script because of Sure Shot Dombrowski. The Swan Hills Grizzlies. How about the Edmonton Roughnecks or Rednecks or the Edmonton Gunslingers? You know how many teams this guy played for?
We're here with legendary hockey enforcer, coach, and general manager, Sure Shot Dombrowski. You've had quite the career that spans 3 films, and now this is the 4th. Some would say overkill, but our producers insist it's all about branding. What we need is some clarification. You're dead, you're alive, you're retired, you're unretired, you're coach, you're general manager. What stands out the most, SS?
Wow, that's a difficult question, Chuck, and I'll answer it with a difficult answer. The first movie covered my junior career, my ups and downs in the pros, beating the Russians, winning the cup, my fake marriage to Joanne and subsequent affair with a gay Russian hockey player, and at 57 I collapsed through a roof to die, not to mention the catering on the first movie was just terrible.
And the second movie?
Well, I moved in with the Russian, began my coaching career with the Fighting Beavers. Internationally, we played the Russians and Americans. Broke up with Kalin, started playing again, took steroids. I thought they're for my hemorrhoids. I shoved them up my arse. Oh, with just drastic results. But my muscles bulged like the back of a net on a scoring streak. Then inquiry to clear my name. I had to leave hockey, started an ice dance show. Second movie like the middle child. Enough said.
Sure Shot 3?
General manager, big chair. Took over the Bobcats, cruised to the cup. Continued to backdoor cram it in Kalin. Oh, we played the Americans again. Started a rival league that only lasted 13 days. And that's where we're at with this movie, where I just hideously die while falling through a roof.
You heard it here first, hockey fans. He meets his ice maker. In this, the final installment, Sure Shot 4, the puck's officially dropped. So let's get started.
No buses. No vans. I want a limo. Yeah, a limo. With enough room to pick up passengers. And enough room to kick them out. Charge it to Don Scotta's expense account. Western Watchman. Perfect.
Sure Shot and I were married. I was young. He was old. I was straight. He was bent. Yada, yada, yada. But that's a story you've heard 1,000 times. Do you know that some people actually thought our marriage was a publicity stunt? Wow. Moose and I know different. I was a female cuckold. He was an old cock. Play on words. I really feel like now is the time to tell you something new. A revelation, if it were. I believe Billy Alan Dombrowski was a hetero. There, I've said it. Print that in the Daily News. I think that some women are just too much for the common rinky-dink. Look at a big guy like Moose. He's got his hands full. It is buyer beware when it comes to this little dynamo. And don't think for a second that I don't know you can hear me up there, Mr. Dombrowski. Oh, yeah, and your big penalty box in the sky. If you think we're finished just because you went up and died, like you could scrape me off your boot like I'm snow along a rink, I don't think so. I have a hockey stick here, and it is shaped like a shank because I am gonna hunt you down in the afterlife, and then I'll wring your scrawny little hockey neck!
Has it been a year? It's so great to see you guys. You're like family to me now. Speaking of family, how is Moosey Jr.?
Junior? Oh, the dog's looking after him. He is 10 now. We're like family to you. If I need a retarded cousin...
Whoa! Jojo. You forgot? Your mom's retarded. She's in some kind of mood ever since the opening monologue. It's like all the old wounds from Sure Shot's fights. They're reopening. It's a real kooky time right now.
Told you last time, meds into her coffee.
I can hear you. Neither one of you needs to talk over my head. Although for an Amazon like you, I could see that would be next to impossible. But when we're sitting on each other, Come here. Sure Shot is dead, okay? I get it. He's in the ground, buried. He's a frozen hockey puck now. But you know what? Even in the last few years, he was still able to blow the big load.
You mean lead?
Oh yeah, lead. Yeah. He even pulled it into quadruple overtime. He wasn't even in hockey anymore. Him and Kalin were running that construction business, and he still got a hockey offer.
I want a mid-zone trap on that drywall, and ring up the glass on that GFCI breaker, and 20 amp circuits. This may not look like a hockey stick, but so help me God, it'll do the same damage. Now I want some hustle on the breakout. Give me some hustle!
I knew you were good with lumber, but this is not what I expected.
U.S. Hockey hasn't figured out that you coach like the backside of my hammer.
They cut my salary in half, thanks to you. But because I'm the best of a bad lot, I'm still part of the executive team. And I have full tenure at the University of Alaska. We're hoping that the seal trap translates well into the hockey trap.
Speaking of traps, what do you want this time?
One more deal, Sure Shot. Now we know from previous movies that your house is about to collapse. So we want one more shot at you. It's an international charity game. We'll funnel away most of the funds from saving children to an administrative pool for high-priced execs. Oh, we'll make sure you get your cut. The bottom line is that there's some serious face-saving, dignity, and humility to recover. Mine. Are you in?
I haven't skated in like a year. When I hammer something now, it has a totally different meaning. I'll have to think about it.
There's no time, you busted up fruity lumberjack. Besides, a U.S. bank holds the note on your so-called construction business. As they say in the housing industry, you're screwed. Here's your contract. You can pick your own Canadian team. Just make sure that you're at center ice after the whistle's blown.
Fine. You want a show? We'll give you a show. But I'm not gonna wear a can this time. Okay, Angry Will Wilson's given us 2 weeks to train, and then we're gonna face off on the Canada-US border in that new arena.
That's nice.
Yeah, which is nice. That way, if we win, we can just celebrate right there, and then skedaddle back up to Canada without too much press. And I've already got the team picked.
You've got me on the third line.
Well, you're as Canadian as anyone else.
Yeah, but I prefer the second to the first, And my parts in groin are you're younger than yours. I need to be on the string of first.
Count yourself lucky I don't shit can you right now. You may be Canadian, but you're still born in Russia. And that plays second fiddle to me, or balalaika, whatever it is in your terms. We'll get Doc Knobloch to coach. We always need Moose. And you should start skating. I've noticed you're getting a little parky when we're parking. It's true.
Every single time it's the same with you. I tell you to retire, to get out of the game. And yet that scrambled brain of yours overrides any good advice.
My brain is as normal as any brain of any brainy person.
Joanne, just listen to him. He's suffered permanent damage. If he wants to have uncontrollable head shakes and wear a diaper for the rest of his life, so be it.
You just want to join in the fracas. Every single time he talks you into playing. But look at you. He doesn't even have to talk you into it. You're ready to go, aren't you? Aren't you?
Easy, Jojo. You don't have any proof.
You know what? I give up. But this time, you're going into the penalty box on your own. The stick will be your undoing.
The stick is always the hardest part. I have a brilliant idea. Do you want to hear it?
I'm listening.
Why don't you manage the team? Doc will coach and I'll play.
So you're giving me complete control?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, forget everything I just said. I'll do it! Gross.
Okay, first order of business, we have to pick a team.
Sure shot. I don't want to be the conky that points fingers at the lick twat with gams, but what the hell's she doing here?
She's the general manager.
And I know what lick twat means. Thanks.
And Doc, don't worry. You're behind the bench.
As long as I'm not hambled by this hogmanay, I'm in. So what's the plan?
I just figure we show up with the right group of guys, we win.
What's your marketing angle? What are your profit margins?
That's money talk. I play, we win. The money speaks for itself.
It is a good thing I've put together a business plan. I'm going to process and redesign it with plenty of asset valuation reserves. Then we'll fast track a mobile marketing plan with tons of macro influence and start off by engaging ticket buyers with some low-hanging fruit.
That I can help you with. I've got some twig and berries right here for starters.
Ew!
Take the low man and then cycle it! We're not playing sissy college hockey! Canadians get thugs. I get anemic accountants and computer nerds.
Oh, I see you have the same top-notch players on the ice again. Why do you even spend your Yankee dollars to come up here? Oh, do you like getting your ass whooped?
Like you. We savor it just fine. What do you want? Your pre-gloating's giving my ulcer an ulcer.
Well, I'm going way out on a limb here because there's something I want.
Go on.
You have that Border League team, correct?
The Shelby Salmon Eggs. What about them?
I want them. I had a team for 13 depressing days. And I've got a place up north in mind where I'd like to move them to if we can.
That's not a risk I'm likely to take, no matter how stupid I am. What's in it for me?
You win, you get me and Kalin. You can enslave us in any Yankee crap way you want.
If we win, I get to use you and the Russian like two Mexican immigrants?
That's what I said.
Deal. Norbert, Kaminsky. I got a little check in assignment for you two.
The deal is struck. We have a little over a week to save my ass. And ultimately, Kalin's ass.
2 asses don't make it right.
There'll be an ass whooping if we don't win. I've got an unblemished international record of wins. And I've got a doggone draft sack and a driveler and his wife to keep it intact.
If I had a nimgimmer for every time I heard that. Oh yeah, you're not the only one that speaks Old English.
I just don't know why you do. Okay, what we need is some heavy lifting.
Okay, normally I would be confused at this point. Oh yeah, I am confused. What about my ass, and how are we gonna save it?
Okay, you guys forward the best 3 lines you can get. Coach will coach like he always does to win.
Through insult and intimidation.
Right. I'll run the show in the books, and before you know it, you'll own a team of assholes. You can keep my ass warm at night, and your old ass can finally retire. Now, gentlemen, get out of my office.
Okay, I thought this was my office.
Out! Moose, you can stay, but get me a coffee.
It's Joanne. She says that practice was crap. She wants you guys to get down and give her 50.
Hey, you tell that nag I'm running this team.
She wants you to get down and give her 60.
What? Son of a bitch!
Moose, you have to do something about Joanne.
I know, she's drunk on power.
Find something for her to do. The game's tomorrow.
We are back and we are excited. Final game, Canada the USA. We promise. And this will do it, the old-timers grudge match between Angry Willie Wilson and Sure Shot Dombrowski, because we all know what happens after this. Just between you, me, and the goalpost, let's cheer a little louder for Sure Shot's final hurrah as we're nearly set to drop the puck.
Okay, this is the plan. Stick to it, and we'll be all right.
So did you solve our problem?
Did better than that. I gave her the wrong start time. Then I paid off the ushers. It's all secure.
Son of a hockey player! Oh, they locked me out! There's more than one way to skin a goalie. Time to go commando.
Face off at center ice.
Oh, I see you haven't gotten any prettier. That's important to me.
You know, I never really do this, but I'm actually more scared of you than Coach. Keep your head up.
Or what? You gonna make me forget what country I'm from there, red, white, and blue?
Yeah, something like that.
Close call for Canada as they break in on goal right off the face-off. And Canada puts it home. With this kind of pressure, the U.S. is lucky they aren't down 5-0 already.
I knew I'd find a way in.
And the buzzer's about to sound to end the first period. Canada's outmatched the U.S. considerably. Oh, and here we go. A brouhaha breaks out in the crowd.
Yeah, that's how you get to the party when you're not invited.
I have been publicly humiliated! Usually I'm okay with that, but not in this movie!
There she is. I don't know how she did it, but she got in here.
Don't worry, Moose. I always have a backup plan.
Joanne Avery, we're kind of sorry you got locked out, but here's the skivvy. That skinny guy doing all the yapping, he was hired from an outside firm to make sure you don't disrupt the game. And you can believe every word I'm saying because I never lie. So that's the guy you want to mess around with. You know, he's fairly weak, and his parents probably don't even know he's out of the basement. So you do what GMs do best, okay?
It's time for the hockey fraudsters to pay up! In Sure Shot 3, I was slammed from behind into an ice machine and taken out to the outskirts of town and dumped. I'm usually okay with that too. But not in this movie because there are good hockey players out there who are not getting jobs because fat cats like Sure Shot Dombrowski never retire. And we keep bailing him out. And he keeps pounding and slamming and hammering away at the little guys. I'm usually okay with that too. But not in this production. We are going to camp out in the parking lot until Big Hockey realizes it is both morally and ethically bankrupt! Shut up!
Why are you messing with our game?
Because the inequalities in hockey and disparity between good and bad players have made it so it's impossible for people in my generation not to protest.
Mama knows her hockey sticks, and I know a real wood hockey stick from a graphite, so why are you here?
Okay. My dad's a billionaire and I don't have a job, and I like to create trouble, but I just get so bored. I'm so very lonely.
I'm gonna walk you to the exit, and that's where my muckluck's gonna meet your bored butt.
Oh, that sounds wonderful, new friend. That would be great.
Why'd you stop playing? Back in the game!
I'm fairly pleased, which means I'm not begrutting or sturky. Now, keep the pressure on out there, and we can avoid a U.S. Hames sucking. Sure shot, watch yourself. It seems to me these guys are going out of their way to knock you around. Moose, you're the bodyguard. So start making some room out there and stop playing cute.
Firstly, I've never sucked a hame in my life. And secondly, show me how to do it, and I might give it a go.
Why am I doing all the heavy lifting out there?
Because you're the biggest gongoozler I ever seen.
You're right. How many red, white, and blue jerseys you want shredded?
Now that's the attitude. All right, let's get out there and finish this.
Time is running down again on another huge Team USA loss. It's 5-0, and what can we say? It's another punishing victory for Team Canada.
Well, if we can't win it, we need to do the next best thing. Operation Headstone, boys. You know what to do.
Puck's along the wall. Sure Shot chased it down. And look out, 5 Americans heading his way. Oh my goodness, a hellacious series of punishment to Sure Shot Dombrowski. Not sure if he's going to be able to skate that one off. Look away, folks, as the punishment continues and the referee is powerless to stop it. Finally, Moose Forget has come to the rescue.
Fair bet's a fair bet. Sure Shot can have the Shelby salmon eggs. Nothing in that town but smelly gin and herpes. Both of which I'm quite fond of. But, no great whoop. Finally got into your head, Sure Shot. I'd like to think that you'll remember this for a long time, but I know you're about to have the biggest lapse of reason to end all reason. Smiling Will Wilson is back!
I would like to say that tale has a happy ending, but Sure Shot was in for intense rehab and a complete character change that none of us could stomach. But I'm going to leave that story for someone else to tell.
I'm very conflicted right now. Normally I would have the urge to toss somebody violently from a moving vehicle, but you're special. I couldn't bring myself to do that to you.
Huh? What? Oh, I've been dumped before. Hey, is that the new hardware store?
That's an adult store.
That's my kind of hardware. Stop the goddamn bus!
It's a limo.
Shut it, Reg. Are you coming, Moosey?
No.
Suit yourself. Just pick me up on the next swing by.
That could be a while.
She's shopping. She's fine.
Hit it.
Post-concussion syndrome? What do I think about it? Once again, the media has taken control of a little problem and turned it into a traumatic affair. I think it's a joke, that's what. Take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning, you know what I mean? Neuropsychological disorder? Bah, intellectual dullness? Sure Shot had all this and more the day he laced on skates. I'll tell you what, if I were to map his brain, we would get lines and squiggles that look like the cartography of the moon and twice on Sunday. It's fair to say that his personality changed a little bit during that period. But as someone once stated, a little hysteria never hurt anybody.
What happened next? Did he really go batshit crazy like the urban myth says?
Oh, he did a little more than that. He was upside down nuts. Like literally, his nuts were like upside down. I think Kalin was the first to notice.
It has been 1 month now since we have taken over a new team and owner. And we move. And all you do is you wake up every morning and you eat breakfast and then you get on that computer box and you surf the net hunter. What is it that you do all day in the cyberspaces that you cannot do with me?
I've got Joanne and Moose sorting out the team. And as for this computer, it's research. I'm doing research.
Oh. Are you looking at teams to figure out ways that we can beat them?
No, I'm looking at girls. naked girl.
Ow! That is sickening to both of my ears and eyes.
Well, get used to it. I'm a changed man. I'm a man. I like chicks. I can't get enough of them.
Well, I've had enough of this. I am going to get a doctor and they're going to look inside your head.
Make all the appointments you want. But I'm a full-blown heterosexual man. And that, as they say, is that. You might as well pack those bags and get them out of here, because I'm going to need that bed for research.
But where will I be?
You're staying at Moose and Joanne's on the sofa. Just think of it as heading down to the miners. Homo!
And that was it. He booted me like a Russian military march.
Clearly something is wrong with his head. Moose, you need to handle this. I will take care of the Russian princess, but you've got to get over to Billy's and use this big, meaty, delicious muscle of yours if you have to.
Fine. But simple and civil is how I'm going to approach this. Okay, I'll go bust some nuts. But I'm getting really tired of being the enforcer all the time. However, it has been 3 weeks since I put the last guy in the hospital. So heading over to Billy's place to do some damage on his brain, that might just reset his mojo for you.
Ooh. I've been meaning to call these guys for a while.
Welcome to 1-800-HOOKER Match, personal confidential, where we connect you with disease and the slag of your dreams. You can tag your favorite. Literally, they come in all shapes and sizes, like party balloons.
Yeah, balloons are awesome. Hey, your voice sounds familiar. Your face has been pulverized by a hockey puck. Thought you worked at a travel agency in the second movie.
I was fired.
And the travel agency in the third movie?
Take that, you profound demon! I was fired. Speaking of unconscious, for crack-addicted slags with multiple diseases, press 1. For methadone-recovering addicts with only one disease, press 2. For cocaine-addicted harlots with one eye that is slightly larger than the other one, but only slightly pustule, press 3. For a potpourri of hookers with all of the above afflictions, press 4. You have pushed the pound key! You've released the hounds of Jotnar! And your hooker is now on back order.
It's about what I expected.
What's wrong with you?
I got all the girly magazines, Rolodex full of loose women, the only hooker on town on speed dial, all set.
So what's this mean? Kalin's benched?
Fresh sheet of ice, playing with a straight stick, not a bet, reason to wear a can, all the manly cliches. And what's your name again?
Wow, you're really messed up. Remember me now?
Oh yeah, Moose.
I can see some progress there, but the gay side of the brain is severely penalized.
Now, where's the number to that hooker? Moose, how long you been standing there?
I'm sorry, buddy. I hate to call this guy, but he knows your case history.
Philip Pembroke III. So, you're back. This is going to be a groundbreaking case. So much so that I've cleared my schedule for the entire month. Let's begin to unravel the mess that is Sure Shot Dombrowski.
This is what I know. I can't eat. I can't sleep. Slow and foggy like I'm playing on slushy ice. The most important fact is I like broads.
Classic case of post-concussion syndrome. Vertigo, insomnia, weight loss, moronic behavior. Scratch that last one. All the therapy in the world can't cure dumb. I think we need to tear up the old game plan and start new. Here's what I'm thinking. All right, Sure Shot. I want you to take a look at these ink blots and tell me what you see.
Chits. Nice ass and yoga pants coming up to make like an apple. That's chlamydia.
Yeah, I can see that actually, yeah. Look, I've known you for years, okay? I've treated you before, I've given up on you. I've retreated you and then given up on you again. But this time is different, okay? This time I'm different, frankly, and I'm interested. I want you to talk to another close colleague of mine. You'll remember him, Doc O'Hanrahan. I'm gonna scribble down his address here for you. We've been talking about co-publishing, and now is the perfect opportunity. You go down to his office, and he'll give your noggin a shake. We'll see what falls out.
You're late. I had a light cognitive workout plan, but now I'm pissed. So we're going to initiate what I call the all or none principle, utilizing sodium and potassium pumps.
Oh, I just got new pumps.
Who's this?
She's a hooker.
I'm his date. There was no money exchanged as of yet. Big spender here has bought donuts so far. That's it.
Okay, you need to keep all your holes shut. We've got work to do. Sure shot, are you willing to undergo aggressive therapy in order to get better?
All right, I feel like $1 million. Feeling better, I feel like $1 trillion.
That's even worse than I thought. We need to bring in the heavy hitters. Do you still like girls? Clearly that didn't work. But this is science. I have another approach. Oh, finally arrived. Let's get started. I'm renting this machine by the hour.
What the hell is this thing?
This is a gyroscope, an advanced piece of machinery that's going to attempt to stimulate your brain. A near impossible task, but Jesus did walk on water, so why not give this a shot? The gyroscope's going to put you through a series of rotations designed to alleviate brain tissue stress. With you, it's going to have to work overtime. Question first. Do you enjoy women? Does my taint have a seam? Not the answer I was looking for. Okay, let's get you strapped in.
Oh, tits! Nipples! Oh, boobs! Miss Dizziness isn't doing anything but focusing more on sweet, sweet honey poo.
Now place this on your head. Okay. This is going to give us some preliminary readings on your spatial awareness and measure your viable brain function. It's reading 0. No brain function whatsoever. And not surprising. I give up. I'll book you back with Pembroke. The solution's much too big for my advanced science.
Oh, blindsided yet again. What's Johnny Poopacker doing here?
Now, Sure Shot, we're down to our last metacognitive straw here, all right? I believe you to have retrograde amnesia, and the Russian Tsarina is here to test a hypothesis I've held all along. Grab his hand.
Back off before I put your balls in a blender.
Okay. Let's try something else. Give him a big hug.
That's the grossest thing I've seen since your dad's funeral in Kolyov.
Aha, you've triggered a memory. Okay, continue, Petroprov. Bend over. Over the sofa.
Oh, I see you're doing your backwards Chechnyan gypsy move.
Progress. Okay, I've got one more idea. You keep up the Soviet voodoo while I make a call. We're on the verge of a breakthrough. Get the lab set up.
This is highly experimental and extremely risky, Pembroke. You better know what you're doing.
Are you forgetting we have a paper to publish in 2 weeks?
That's right. Forget what I just said. If he dies in the chair, he dies in the chair.
Whatever happens, happens.
But I'm afraid he's not going to be the same.
Really? That's what you're afraid of? At this point, the more damage we do, the better.
You do have a good point. So what do I got to do again?
It's very technical. We need you to spin him counterclockwise in the chair. Think of it like rolling an odometer back on a vehicle.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
My life is passing before my eyes, although in reverse. My id is pounding on my superego. Oh my god. Europeans taking over hockey. No fighting. Castration anxiety. Penis envy.
I gotta stop this, you guys. I'm killing him.
That's the intent. Keep spinning.
Get lost. It was Pembroke's idea. I'm backing off.
Buddy, talk to me. You alright, Sure Shot?
For Christ's sakes, Moose, I've been fine all along. I just wanted some attention. Oh, whatever you did for my neck, it feels fantastic. Now call Kalin and tell him to loof up that stain. I'm coming home to pound it.
Well, if it works for him, it might work for me. Good old shoulder. Must only work for guys who like guys.
Well, we sharpened up his brain, then his skates, and of course, we got back to business, which was hockey.
But there was more to come.
Yeah, but whatever little time there was left for Sure Shot to play the game, yeah.
Well, there was the new league, the roofing business, the financial woes.
Financial woes? That just reminds me. I gotta go see my credit card from Joanne. Stop the goddamn van!
It's a limo.
Shut up, Reg.
Well, take your time. I'm gonna enjoy the extra elbow room. Hope he has bus fare. Hit it!
I've worked in financial institutions my entire life, literally since I was a baby. I literally managed a bank when I was a baby. So when I talk about the shadow banking system, I do so with an unmistakable air of nostalgia. Phrases like subprime lending, over-leveraged, unsound, unsecured loans, oh, music to my ears from days gone by. Yes, we played a small part in the near collapse of economies worldwide. I readily admit that we took unnecessary government bailouts. I fully concede that we played our part in the bursting of the housing bubble. All this and more. But the real joy was doing it on the small scale. Yeah, that's right. Midget porn. We're talking about Sure Shot. Yeah, he was broke and desperate, valuation and liquidity problems, real high risk. So, we gave him everything that he wanted. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Win, lose, draw, overtime loss. We own everything.
So the final chapter comes down to me. And it's only fitting that the final deadline on the Western Watchman is also the final buzzer on Sure Shot Dombrowski. He was always the story. I always followed him. Always will. He was back in the game one last time, owner of the Swan Hill Silvertip Grizzlies, the team he won and moved. He was back with Kalin, back behind the desk, but never far from his skates.
That's right, I'm moving Malinowski. The busted ankle? Media rumor. He's game ready. I want a pair of defensemen, the brothers from Melford. I know they're psychopaths. I'll put them on the blue line and have a no-fly zone in our end. You send the trash and the cash and I'll fax over the paperwork. Deal! Malinowski! You've been traded to Barhead, so pack your bags and sharpen your skates. And thanks for leaving. Kalin, get in here!
Sure Shot. I've been looking at the rest of the games of the season, and it does not look good for the team. I don't think we're going to be making it into the playing of offs. I think we need to shuffle the dick.
It's deck, silly. But that shuffling the dick sure sounds like a good time.
Oh, sounds like it's time for a coffee break.
Oh, we should have a little... No. We need to stay focused. We need to get back in the win column. Me and you're going to have to lace up the skates for the second part of the season.
Oh, that always leads to bad idea.
And the team's gonna need a quick injection of cash.
But what about the Boyd family? They were good for the first 3 movies.
Oh, we can't. They're rotting in a Mexican jail. All 3 of them. Erwin, Sebastian, and Ophelia.
Was it drugs?
Not at all. They just landed in the Mexican airport, walked down the terminal. That's all the time it took for everyone to despise them. Federales came, and it was siesta penitentiary time for them. Hot tamales right up the stain. But of course, I'm sure Ophelia didn't mind. Here's the picture of them in the Western Watchman.
But still, you feel pity for the Mexicans.
Pity? How about pitiful? We need a drastic coaching change, too. We need your old Russian buddy, Peskov, at any means necessary. Well, not any means necessary, that's for me. He may be an atheist, but he'll put the fear of God into anyone. His Eastern Bloc determination, that'll get us to the title. You take care of your end, I'll take care of mine.
My old comrade. I've been reading the papers, and it seems your so-called hockey team is weak and undisciplined.
It is true, Coach Piskov. We shoot like Polish army and play like Bulgarian orphans.
My mother was Bulgarian orphan, so watch it. I suppose you need a Russian band to come and improve your strategies.
Yes, both Shershot and I think this would be a good team.
And do you have the money to pay for my talents?
Shershot, he's at the bank now to negotiate funds to pay bills. But like the Russian economy, this may happen, or this could be full collapse. But either way, the check is in the mail.
I see through your Siberian fog, Petropov. But no matter. I will do it for free. As you know, I've sold my janitorial empire, and I have more than enough money for this cushy life.
Yes, this is very much like Crimean Castle. 3/4 run down, but still, funky digs.
Let's drink to our successes.
Welcome, my boy. Welcome. Good to see you again.
Didn't I ship you off to Toronto in Sure Shot 3?
That you did. Well played, might I add. You see, in terms of banking puns, I was the conflict of interest, standing in the way of your need for fiscal stimulus.
Oh, don't get pushy. Kalen's the only one that stimulates me fistally.
Interesting. But times have changed. Business is booming, and we're funding debt like there's no tomorrow, which is why I'm assuming you're here.
We may need to kill an extra penalty or two. I came prepared. I have the team's balance sheets.
Yes. Well, we will give this the old financial once. Oh my God, you are teetering on the edge of a fiscal cliff. You have absolutely no ability to recover if your team doesn't make the playoffs. Your debt will instantly collateralize with the bank.
We'll make the playoffs. We always fail up.
That's a clever oxymoron.
Are you calling me a moron?
No, well, yes. But no matter. You've made the kind of unsound promise that I want to hear. Congratulations. Your loan is approved. In fact, we'll give you double what you're looking for.
As you guys all know, we just suck this year. And I won't tolerate sucking. Unless Kalen's involved, because he gets my balls in taint, and I like that. So we're going to bring in the Francoli brothers from Melford, because they are batshit crazy. That's exactly what we need. And I'll get Moose out of retirement, and then Kalin will skate on my line. That's right, I'm skating again. But I'll just be taking 10-second shifts. That's all I need to score on these useless goalies. They don't even know how to make a skate save. And then behind the bench, we'll bring in Coach Piskov, starting now.
Beginning today, we will start rigorous training program that will include lifting horses and running uphill. Both ways. Up and down and up. Skating without sticks or pucks until your lung bursts. And that is what we call a beginning. Then we will run 2 days, twice a day, until your other lung bursts. Then you will have no lungs, and we will consider you to be game ready. It's playoffs, or death, or both. I don't know. Bring it in, boys. I don't know on 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know!
Oh my God, isn't that a lovely little bear? And are those new pine cones?
I know your penalty killing tactics, Billy. What are you up to?
Can't a guy just compliment you on your home decor without a hidden agenda? Never mind. I need Moose back on the ice, and I need him yesterday.
Wait. This could work. Where are you going to be?
On the ice?
And Kalin?
On the ice.
Moose on the ice?
Yep.
And the coach?
Peskov on the bench.
So I'd only have one adversary? And he's Russian and an idiot! Okay. But I get full GM control like before.
All the control you want, just no signing authority. Leave that up to me and Kalin to screw up.
Deal.
Practice is clearly killing us. Maybe a little less time on the arm curls. A little more cardio.
This isn't the comeback that I was hoping to come back for. Like, where the hell is Kalin?
He's at home doing laundry. It's his turn. I know we're getting older. But we are useless. How's your fists?
They might be the only body part that isn't useless anymore.
Okay. I'll get Kalin doing his dirty European stick work. I'll get those goalies on our team doing something. They are brutes and caroots. I've got a couple tricks I could show them. But I'll get the fans back in the rink and the money rolling in. Okay, Skippy, you've been handling these point shots like they're gosh dang hand grenades. This is what we're gonna do. We're going old school. You're sitting in a chair. Skate save. Rebounds to the corners. Skate save. Rebounds to the corners. And if you've been drinking and you're tuckered out, just hold on to the crossbar. Shot comes, skate save. Rebound to the corner. Shot comes, skate save. Rebound to the corner. And if you're really tuckered out, just do one pad stack and you're done. Shot comes, pad stack. 80% of the goals come down on the ice. Can't get anything past this, bitches. Shot comes, pad stack. See, and as backup goalie, you're not completely useless. If the opportunity arises, you can take out the best player on their team. Who's that guy you're mad at on our team that stole the blue whales out of your locker?
I think it was Lane.
Okay. Lane, get over here. Clint, you come too. Clint, I want you to hit Lane somewhere around here just to show how to rub someone out from getting in our zone, okay? Oh, see? Look at that. Best player turnbuckled and out of the game. Oh, gross, he's bleeding.
And so the reign of terror began. Sure Shot knew the fans would get mucky, and that's exactly what they got. Stinking dirt.
dick sucker.
At least I'm not curious.
Put the stick sucker now. There you go. There you go. Nice and deep. Get it nice and deep. There you go. A little more. A little more stick. There you go.
Beginning of the first period is on the way. For those of you who bought 50 tickets, hold on to them. We're pretty sure the money's already spent.
Billy, I have been going over these financial spreadsheets, and there's a lot of inconsistencies in this column that you like to call backdoor.
Oh, Joanne, are we doing poorly for ticket sales?
No.
Are we selling out every night?
Yes.
Then what are you all worried about?
Because the money going out is double what's coming in.
Oh, yeah. Well, I may be funneling some of that through my construction company. But it's all coming back to the team because I have the players working for me.
Hockey players. To build houses? Okay, that has trouble written all over it. It will never work.
It already has. Are you fisting my stain with those hammers right now? No, just get over here. Get over here. Get over here. See, if you do that, and then it's done. No, go on. Get over here. Hey, wait. Get that out of here. Smart now. Okay, well, that did not work out. But I'm going to whip those guys into game shape.
Okay, if you don't, I will yarn bomb every one of your matchstick houses. And speaking of games, you've got playoffs next week. Can I ask you one question?
Go ahead.
Can we win without breaking legs?
Oh, gosh, that's going to take some doing.
Honestly, you know what? This is it for you and for Moose. I don't give a crap about Kalin. But wouldn't you just want to win one time with dignity?
Let's see a forward or defenseman.
Oh, okay. You know what? Just do it. You will thank me when you're holding that trophy up high.
Well, that's how good this dignity guy is.
Oh, I can't believe it. You know what? Can you hand me something over there to throw at you, please? Would you grab something heavy that will leave a mark?
Boys, here we go. This is it. It's gut check time. This is for all the marbles, if we were playing for marbles.
It's for you. How many you want in the morgue?
I don't want any in the morgue or the ambulance. We're officially hanging them up. So is Kalin. So are you.
I'm just getting started.
No, Joanne said you're out.
Really? She said that?
And this was it. The last time he ever hoisted a cup over his head. Just like the very first trophy he'd won with the Gunslingers way back when. The final buzzer.
I've been told it's probably a good idea I retire. Don't worry, I've heard of good ideas before, like gay marriage and how to make an apple into a pipe. I've been down and out before, well, mainly down, and Kalin's going in and out, but people have stuck by me. Joanne, Moose, Doc, and you wonderful folks. The fights, the goals, the cups have come and gone, but you people have stuck by me, and I thank you for that. So I'm just going to take one more final lap, and we'll call her done.
He had done it all, and at every level. There was nothing left for Sure Shot to prove, and that was that. And then, the roofing business came along.
My houses are safe!
The story is rather touching, like every Rink Shack manager you knew growing up. But Sure Shot had signed his donor card, and we gave his brain to the Wentworth Institute for Cranium Research in Boston. And they gave it back. So I bought it off of Kalin, and I took it to the Hockey Hall of Fame. And that's where it sits today, in a helmet filled with formaldehyde. It's rather ghastly, but I think that's the way Sure Shot would have wanted it. I know what he would have thought about the game today. No guts, no devotion, no loyalty. It's all about money. But I guess you can't go back.
Actually, driver, we have to go back. We gotta pick up Moose and Joanne. Why did we stop?
It's a surprise. We thought you could use a real kicker for the end of your article.
My suggestion was I was going to kick the hell out of you, but she said no.
I think I like this version better. But seriously, what are we doing here?
Okay, I'm going to tell you what I tell Moose, what I told Sure Shot, and what I tell any rink manager who's ever touched me. Shut your mouth when you talk to me, okay?
A seance. You guys brought me to a seance?
I don't need to tell you how serious this is. If anyone breaks the circle, square, communications will be fractured.
Can I break wind?
Try it, and all of my telekinetic energies will be directed at your testicles.
As much as I want to share in all your humor, she's not fooling around. She speaks to a psychic once a week, and this is no toy. This is definitely not one of her toys. I would know, because it would have batteries in it.
I'm billing by the hour here. As much as I enjoy a good laugh, there is no empirical evidence to substantiate any of these fantastical claims. I'd rather you not meddle in things you don't understand.
I rarely get to sit beside anyone that reminds me of a doggone draft sack. But this time I may have to agree that what we see here is nothing short of Bonnie Clabber.
He speaks and smells of old things. I miss my Sure Shot. Let the gypsy woman speak it to him.
Oh, Kalin, keep your knickers on. Let's do this. I am the medium by which we will contact the spirit.
Okay, everyone, start breathing deeply. Raise your consciousness to the state of alpha. If you need some help, Pembroke, I'm willing to go over there and snap you in the ribs to get the flow going.
I'm all good in the Beta Phi Delta zone there, Alpha Dog. My energy field is just fine.
Can I take notes? I'm positive that Sure Shot no longer inhabits linear space, which sucks for a newspaper reporter. I really want to document all the crazy stuff that's going on here.
I will begin my channeling as the veils of the dimensions thin. I am the portal from which all ectoplasm shall pass.
She can pass ectoplasm, but I can't pass gas?
I've made a connection. It's not Sure Shot, but it's someone he knows out there. It's an acquaintance he's made. An old, unemployed circus clown by the name of Hickey Dicky.
What killed him?
He tripped over his big clown shoes and fell into the lion's mouth.
Yes, he was one of my patients. He left me those shoes and a tiny car in his will.
Wait! He and Sure Shot share the same motel room in Purgatory. He's knocking on Sure Shot's door. It'll only be a moment.
I'll give you two prick clauses and a porkinal. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Doc, it's the idiomotor effect. Can't you feel Sure Shot's spirit?
I can feel a sensation in my groin.
I'm about to enter my spirit personality.
score. What a game. What's the name? Sure, where you at? Ooh, ooh.
She's spirit rapping.
You a ghost? Want some toast? Did your brain go splat? Incubus full of pus? You a dirty rat? Billy, he's with us. No, Billy, don't go. Come back. He's gone.
Am I really?
Just keep getting me the puck, guys. I'm sure shot. I'm not sure assist. Get out of here, you dirty bastard. Okay, just sure, take a shot for the point, guys. I'm right in front. You guys know I'm good at deflect. Don't worry. Oh, jeez. Goalie got it.
This is it, boys. Gut check time. Oh shit, I'm not using my axe. Sorry.
We're getting serious.
This is it.
Okay.
No, it's good. This is it, boys. Gut check time.
Where are you gonna be?
On the ice.
And Kalin?
On the ice.
Who's so... Jeez.
Yeah. Ticket sales doing poorly?
No.
Are we selling out every game?
Yes.
Then what are you worried about?
Because the money going out...
Fine, but simple and civil is how I'm going to approach this. That hurt.
Word. Peace. We out of here. Oh, yeah. That's right. No girlfriend. No, you didn't. You're the director, you could.
Jojo, you remember? Did you forget? Your mom's retarded. Can we start again?
Did you remember? Did you forget?
Did you remember?
Hey girl, everyone loves your Facebook. Oh, got a sexy Facebook. Better add me as a friend on your Facebook. I wanna be on your Facebook. Seems to me you got a lot of tricks on your Facebook, dicks on your Facebook. Wish I could delete those posts on your Facebook, the shit on your Facebook. Looking so fine when I see you online, my virtual girl, you're rocking my world. I just wanna accept your request and look at your chest. You got the face that makes my heart race. Check out my post. I still see a lot of men on your Facebook, semen on your Facebook. Gonna add dirty sluts to my Facebook, sluts on my Facebook. You got some crazy dudes in your Facebook, nuts on your Facebook. Well, I made friends with your mom on my Facebook, your mom's on my Facebook. Looking so fine when I see you online, my virtual girl, you're rocking my world. I just wanna accept your request and look at your chest. You got the face everyone loves your Facebook. I wanna jizz on your face. Looking so fine when I see you online, my virtual girl, you're rocking my world. I just wanna accept your request and look at your chest. You got the face that makes my heart race. Check out my post. Looking so fine when I see you online, my virtual girl, you're rocking my world. I just wanna accept your request and look at your chest. You got the face that makes my heart race. Check out my post.
You got that look in your eye, a look that can't be denied. It makes my temperature rise. But if you care to make a move, yeah, you know what you gotta do. I've been driving you crazy. You just can't let me go. You've been crying for days, still don't get it. No, I don't need to say it. You already know it. You got the disclaimer. Well, I guess you should have read it. You know that I know you're tired, even if it takes us all night. Just need to be satisfied.